Hey, Bloom House Church leader friends. It's me, and you know the drill. It's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm in the basement, and I'm thinking of clever and awesome things to say to you guys. Wanted to issue a couple congratulations before I get started here talking about the stuff that I wanted to talk about this week. First, congratulations is to the Overcashes. Some of you may have seen on Facebook that they recently closed on their house, and I think you guys even moved in like last week or something, which is crazy, and that happened so fast. So, if you know the backstory at all with the Overcashes, like a little over a year ago when we asked them to step up with us as elders at Bloom, they said, "Okay, we'll do it for a year, but we're really planning on going overseas and maybe working with an orphanage or da da da." Da. And apparently the work of Bloom was just so compelling to them that they decided to take out a mortgage and hang out with us for a while. So I think that that's really cool. So congratulations to the Overcashes. And then also congratulations to Cedric and Stephanie Logan, who also I think just today closed on their house, which is out in Lakewood. And that's really exciting too. So congratulations to you guys, man. Owning a house is such a fun thing. Let me give you a little bit of coaching advice here as we kind of head into the week. I was actually going to do this last week, but then there was so much administrative stuff to handle that I didn't get a chance to do it. But in light of the post that Charity put on the wall last night about some house church folks that they've had that have, in some ways, kind of taken advantage of the community and yet not really given back to the community nor shown any real commitment to the community at all, I thought it might be really relevant to kind of pull this bit of advice out and give it to you this week. So, what I was going to say last week that I think is always really good advice for you as house church leaders is, and this was per Rusty and Jamie's comments, they thought it would be good to talk about this, is never be afraid of doing a couple different things. One, never be afraid of the reach out to a house church person that hasn't been around very much. And so you notice that a person isn't showing up for house church very often. Um, One of your temptations is going to be to think, geez, I wonder if they don't like us very much or don't like the house church. And you're going to start thinking like all of these kind of funky things. And a lot of times, that's really, I hate to say it, but it's sort of narcissistic and small minded. People's lives are bigger than house church. And a lot of times when they start moving away from house church, it's not because the house church is a bad experience or because they don't like you as the leaders, but it's because the pressures of their lives or some pocket of brokenness or idolatry or shame or something is pulling them out of community, and you're reaching out to them and just saying, "Hey, just been thinking about you. Notice you haven't been around in a while. Hope things are going well for you. Just let me know if we can pray for you or do anything for you." Blah blah blah. Can really go a long way towards helping people feel loved and cared for and drawn back into the community. So take every opportunity that you have to reach out to people when you notice that they're not around very much. And then also, never be afraid of, if you think, we've talked about this before, and Charity joked about it on the wall. But last year, I remember saying something to the effect of, "Hey, if you have some funny things going on in house church with a particular member, we can go extreme and grab coffee with them." Um, Bloom's version of extreme is like, hanging out with people, which is really funny. But don't be afraid to quote go extreme with people and initiate a lunch or a coffee or whatever to try to clarify some stuff that's going on. And sometimes just having those simple, straightforward conversations with people, just catching up with them, showing some kind of care and concern for them, helps diffuse just some of that crazy stuff that can pull people out of community. So never be afraid of the reach out, and never be afraid to go, "Hey man," or "Hey, hey, I'd love to grab coffee with you or lunch with you. Hear how things are going." That's part of how you care for the community. Remember, you can't do that for everybody, but if you just feel that prompting and you think that it might go a long way towards building the relationship and just seeing how a person is, never be afraid to do that. So that's that for the week. I think that we're going to go ahead and stick with December the 8th for the leaders' Christmas party slash last meeting of the semester, and we're going to do it at David and Amy Thedinga's, so more details to come on that. And then the flag football thing, as you know, is going to be 2 Saturdays from now, November the 10th. So that'll be really fun. Some of the teams are going to join up together. Rusty has more details to come on all of that stuff. And then on the 18th, we're having our big Bloom Thanksgiving dinner. That's a Sunday night. So encourage all of your people to come out to that. It's just going to be a big gala. So, like, we're going to worship upstairs. We'll do offering and announcements upstairs. It'll be a short message, and then we'll dismiss everybody, kids included, down into our normal worshiping space at Hope, the basement, where we'll have tables set up, and it'll be real nice. Big turkey dinner. We'll have an open mic time of Thanksgivings. We're going to have communion set up at each of the tables, so we're going to do communion together, and then maybe sing a hymn to kind of close our time together. Last year's Thanksgiving service, was seriously like one of the highlights of the year for me, and I know for so many people. So you won't want to miss it. Encourage your people not to miss it. Remember, that's November the 18th, big Thanksgiving dinner. Going to be really fun. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. I got a lot of stuff in there. And but bam! That's for Josh Barrett. We're done. Grace, mercy, and peace be with you. We love you. Be well. Work hard. Give your best to your family and to the people around you. Do it for the glory of God and the good of the world. See your life as an offering to be given away for the good of all of the people around you. We pray God's grace over you and his love into your life. We pray that you would know the depths of the riches of God's love for you and that you would live that love in the world. God bless.